Well, hi, boys and girls. I hope you're doing well today. And a special hi to Grandma. Hi, with initials of MAW. I hope you try this. Okay, well, today we're going to be making some snowflakes. Look back here. Wow, they are so fun to make. I mean, I couldn't stop. I was just kind of going a little crazy, really. But I probably made about 25, 30 snowflakes one day just because I wanted to see what else, what other shape I could come up with. But I'm going to show you, before we start, I want to show you the different shapes and what they do, okay? So you'll know, oh, that's gonna make that when I cut it. So anytime we start folding our paper to make our snowflake, we're gonna have this this cone shape right here. And we're gonna cut the sides a little bit, and then the top is what you can just cut off as much as you want. The sides, you can only cut a little bit and leave paper attached in between. So let me just show you what this made. Okay, this turned into this shape. Let me show you another. This has so many cuts, lots and lots of cuts, but notice that I have paper attached here and a cut, paper attached and a cut. And then all these, even those tiny little cuts, I still have paper attached. So this looks very southwest. So it made me think, wouldn't it be interesting if the snowflakes looked like southwest snowflakes? Look at that. They look like arrowheads, and I just love that. Okay, here is another that I made. Again, look at the triangular shape and the cuts. Anytime you cut half a heart shape on the side, see, half a heart shape, you're going to end up with a whole heart once you open it. So this doesn't look like a snowflake, but it was just fun. It just looks like, you know, something that for Valentine's Day. You have the hearts, the arrows. I think that's a lot of fun. This one is one of my favorites. It's a little, the cuts are a little harder, but they're just beautiful. They remind me of doilies or patterns to like stencils. I mean, I would love to have make a stencil out of this and then stencil the floor or something with that. That would just be beautiful. This is another one similar to that. I think this one's my favorite right here. Let me open it so that you can see. See how beautiful that is. Okay, and notice the hearts in the center. Now, I'm going to show you one that's sort of like what we're going to make today. Very simple. This is very simple. It just has these triangular shapes here, paper right there that's attached, and then some cut triangles again. Now, anytime you cut a triangle in the bottom, you're going to have a star in the center. So let me show you. Again, this is a very simple one. This is just good to start off with. See, it's just simple. Makes a beautiful star in the middle. And I just cut the scalloped edge. So let's try something like this because it's simpler and just to kind of get the hang of it. Okay, let me move this camera down. Okay, so we have to start off with, of course, just get a piece of paper. You need scissors and a pencil if you want to draw your pattern. I like to just freehand and cut and see what happens, but you know, it's good to have pencil if you want to draw some shapes. Now, I have a rectangular piece of paper, and of course, we need to turn this into a square. So get your corner and bring it over to the edge, just like this. Once you have it on that edge, slide your finger down the center and on the sides, and there you go. We have this excess piece of paper, right? We don't want that extra piece. So just cut it off. Set it aside. This can also be turned into little snowflakes. I'm just going to show you very quickly. Anything can be turned into a square. Just fold that edge over. Cut the excess piece, just like this. And there you have a square for a really tiny snowflake. So don't throw anything away, any of those papers away. Okay, so we have this triangle. Now just open it up. And we have our square. Now we're going to fold it in half, and we're going to end up with a rectangle. So we went from the square to the rectangle, fold it in half again, and we're going to end up with a small square. Now, the last fold is going to be that triangle. We're just going to fold it in half, but you need to make sure that the open flaps are to the top, okay? Make sure that when you fold it, all your open flaps are to the top. So I'm just gonna fold it in half. And I have these open flaps to the top. So here is that cone shape that I was talking about. Remember that you can cut anything off the top, but on this, make sure you only cut a little bit, leave space. A little bit, leave some paper attached. And then same thing on the other side. So I'm just gonna draw some simple shapes and nothing special. Maybe I'm gonna draw just a half a heart over here, right? Just half of the heart. I'm gonna draw this upside down V right here. And maybe I'll draw sort of a rectangular shape right there. Okay, so over here, I think I'm going to draw, I don't know, just triangles. Just start off making simple shapes, just so you'll know what's gonna, just for practice. Then you can try something a little more difficult. Okay, I think I'll just make, well, how about another heart here? Okay, half heart. Then on the top, I think I'm just gonna do scallop edge like this, right? Okay, I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut that off. And this scalloped edge, I didn't do a good job of drawing, but you know what? I'm just going to sort of free-hand it and not even follow. You do whatever you want, but okay, so there it is. Cut every part off, and I'm using the inner part of my scissors, okay? Because when you double your paper, well, actually, we more than doubled it. It's very thick and hard to cut, so you need to use that inner part of your scissors. The tip does nothing when you're cutting. It's all on the inner part, the inside part of your scissors. Okay, so I'm cutting this heart shape off right here. And then I just have this triangular shape to cut. All right, so let's see what we came up with. So here's the cone shape right there. So I'm gonna pull this piece of black paper over here so that you can see what it's going to look like. And again, this is a very simple shape, but look at that. Isn't that pretty? Very simple, but beautiful. So, gosh, just try different cuts and you're gonna be amazed. Now I wanna show you others that I'm about recycling, right? So this was paper that I had at home. And I thought I'm just gonna cut shapes on this printed paper. And how beautiful is that? Here is a book cover that was gonna be thrown away. And I just cut it into a snowflake or just the different shapes. And that's a lot of fun, isn't it? So there's a lot that you can do. Okay, I hope you enjoy making snowflakes as much as I enjoyed making them. I hope you don't go as crazy as I did, but It's a lot of fun. It's relaxing. So anyway, have fun. All right, let's sing our recycling song. I hope you're collecting trash, helping to clean the earth, recycling, not wasting water, all of that stuff. So here we go. Reduce, reuse, recycle. We must do all three. If we don't, our planet will suffer. That's the reality. See ya. Bye, Grandma.